What is up, all and sundry? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your house for your crypto fix. I'm your host, Ripple Van Winkle. Hopefully all people's having a wonderful day. Folks, it's Wednesday. It manner, it is Stay Movement Day, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's on YouTube, it is on TikTok, it's on Twitter, it is on all of your favorite social media platforms. I'm simply going to try and trade up and do some. Vertical stream for TikTok is nicely. I'm going to try to get that set up this afternoon. Hopefully I'm capable of getting it set up in time. I got to play around with my settings just a little bit. I got this blanketed although, but on this episode we're going to talk about 1 billion. Yes, you heard it, 1 billion. Not best do we have 30 million active customers who can now come over to the XRP ledger because of MetaMask and the mixing with Snap. We now have 1 billion in tokenized property coming to the ledger. That's sincerely first rate. We're going to communicate approximately XRP. We're going to look at the charge chart. We're going to soar into a touch bit of a Solana information as well, plus a lot more. We're going to hear from Brad Gollinghouse. I cannot forget that one. Stop in addition to do. Let's leap into a Bitcoin, $66,493. It's currently down 1.32% inside the past 24 hours. Ethereum coming in at 2,583. It's currently down 2%. USDA and USDC both remain at the dollar pegs as XRP is an average lean 52 cents. It's seeking to get back to 53 cents. We blanketed inside the first video nowadays that the bears look like they are starting to run out of steam. What takes place when the bears run out of steam? Well, the fee begins to move lower back up and we can be concentrated on at 65 and 75 cent regions, the two key regions that we are looking to interrupt with a purpose to get above that dollar psychological barrier by way of next year. Total cryptocurrency marketplace cap, 2,309 billion. If you do not have your Lux Traces NFT, you hire, go choose it, up bolsters. I don't know what you are doing. You preserve the NFT and also you earn XRP. We simply open up the Lux Vault. What is the Lux Vault? You want to invite, well, that is wherein you can stake your NFTs to earn TLN. That is presently buying and selling on Bitmart. We are in beta only for a select few human beings. You can see we got 13 humans examined now. You can see the amount of NFTs which are being staked from those users. They stake them, they lock them up, and that they earn TLN returned each single month. We are the #1 challenge on the XRP ledger. I don't know why you guys do not very own one. Paying XRP, paying credit cards, something is simplest for you. Now, we included this article within the first video today talking about why XRP's charge may also witness a rebound. We told you that the bears are searching like they are jogging out of steam, strolling out of gas. Once the bears run out of steam, run out of gasoline, well, then it's time for them to tag in and the bulls bounce in. The bulls begin to ship the charge returned up. And then we should, in the end study, concentrate on that 65 to 75 cent variety, key zones that want to get damaged. Dr. Fenn put his chart out and he goes, let's take a look at the XRP price. He goes, we focused 89 cents and above when XRP changed into 28 cents. However, XRP closed the wave at 93 cents. So we haven't determined on that proper. We set the bounds and targets to CD. So right after the initial start target, XRP commenced consolidating. We all knew that our lowest level changed into 39 cents, which we said later XRP nearly precisely touched the 38 cents. We then underlined this location turned into the lowest Fibonacci region numerous times. While many were trembling, we reiterated that XRP's wave 3 possible targets, which had been at. I suppose I do not know what that is, however, things $1.88, $5.85 and 1822. We then set a superb level of 66 cents and underlined with formidable funds that that is the damn stage of most powerful of all of them. I got it at about 65 and a half of. He has that 66 cents, however, penny distinction is not going to make us to make everybody satisfied. Let's just get above 67 cents and then push and target 75 cent vicinity. He says as quickly as we see more P above 66 cents an afternoon, every week, a month, then we can see high quality actions. 66 cents in step with Dark Defender. Well, that is the very last boss and was now not, and nevertheless no longer clean to put off. So the fee motion has been rejected here a couple of times. Now, in case you do not forget, while XRP first made his initial push and got above 60 cents, which became our first key area, which has been broken, then we informed you that 65 cent place was subsequent up. We attacked it, we went at it, we have been unable to broke it. Did we get a bit of wick above? Yes, but you want to shut. You want a couple of days to close above there. We didn't get that. He says, so at the moment, the weekly indicator offers us a purple sign, which can be false, but tells us men consider the help degrees at 52 and 48 cents and the lowest probability of 39 cents as a double dip. You can see it right here, oldsters, 66 cents. That's what wishes to get broken proper now. We're going to make an attempt. The bears are running out of steam. We are going to make a run at it. And then we get, this is Brad Gollinghouse and Chris Larsson talking virtual asset eats of crypto counsel Sheila Warren on the Philadelphia Fed Assembly. Remember, if the Ripple swell, Brad and Chris were flying to Philly for the Fed meeting. Listen up. A US-based patron base. So then I suppose we must get right into a verbal exchange where we will talk about ETFs briefly. But I'd sincerely, as an alternative, before we talk approximately that, due to the fact I think it is much less interesting, humans form of recognize what this is. I might be curious to get your tackle whether or not you suspect the resolution of the appeal will lead to an ETF and how you think about ETFs as a group. Let's speak approximately that genuinely. Do you think, to start with, do you suspect they may be related? And secondly, do you suspect that the arrival of ETFs in well-known, leaving aside an XRP ETF, however simply in preferred ETFs, do you watch that maybe a marker of an evolution, and what do you observe meaning for the way the regulatory environment, the credentials sort of see these assets, given that they're now being embraced in many ways, some of them by way of establishments? Chris, you want to go first? Yeah, I think the ETF simply represents any other step within the evolution of these things going mainstream proper. And it's a great thing. I also think that lends itself to extra lengthy term preserving. And you already know those are currencies. They do have a key position in bills, but I assume they are also a macro hedge on a global of uncertainty. And especially on this global where you see governments, quite a good deal all around the international, giving up on deficit vigilance. So it doesn't remember the birthday celebration anymore. We've lost our minds on deficits. Look, we're all going to auto-modify. There's going to be a rate to be paid at some point. I suppose it really is a part of the purpose why digital property, you recognize, suit into the arena very properly. And no marvel that befell after the '08 crisis. And I suppose we still have a lot of factors that make people need those property. So ETFs are a pleasing way for lengthy time period preserving. That's probably extra optimistic to these markets besides, right, as long time period holders. And I assume it actions away from any belief of like, good day, that is just speculation. It's virtually hypothesis in any market. Some of that can be even healthy as it offsets folks which can be trying to hedge, as any type of economist might let you know. But I think it's a good development. I'll simply say I suppose it's been exciting to watch. This is no longer the perimeter, it's BlackRock. These are major gamers that have entered the distance. The Bitcoin ETF, in my expertise, is the maximum a success ETF ever brought. I think there may be $17 billion of inflows. Now, once more, simply because I cannot bypass an opportunity to take a pot shot at the SEC, keep in thoughts they have been virtually dragged kicking and screaming into the approval of the ETF.